Whether we're black or white, most of us start with only half of the information we need, half of the experience of knowing exactly what something is like, something uniquely white or uniquely black. How far we go beyond that is based on how willing we are to accept what we don't know. I didn't really start listening to black people until I was 27 years old. I remember the day it happened. There was a meeting with Mom, Dad, me, and the real estate agent. My parents lost their house because of me. And I remember thinking, I'm going to start listening to black people. And maybe they got some ideas, because this shit ain't working. I mean, fuck. And I've been listening ever since. I learned that everyone's an individual. No one person represents their race. I learned not to prejudge anyone. That's what prejudice is, when we prejudge someone. For example, if a white person prejudges a black person, they're not just doing it to black people. They're prejudging everyone. Tall people, short people, males, females, Asians, you name it, they prejudge it. Did you know that slavery was illegal in Wisconsin? That's right. A lot of real smart black folks in Wisconsin didn't know that. Or maybe they forgot. Slavery was always illegal in the state or territory of Wisconsin. Same thing with Michigan, Illinois, and others. If this were 1860, at the height of slavery, and you were a black person standing here on this ground, you were a free motherfucker. That's all you ever were around these parts. In fact, the only connection Wisconsin ever had to slavery was when we sent thousands and thousands of young white boys down south to fight and die to try to end the atrocity of slavery. So now when someone talks about reparations for slavery,
I just go beside.
None of us are owed shit. Our ancestors paid for our ticket. And who the is we? Bunch of spoiled, whiny offspring.
Calm down, okay? Just calm down.
And you know that Spike Lee, who I have a ton of respect for, calls his production company 40 Acres and a Mule. The image is that this was some sort of government promise to the freed slaves. But that's not what it was at all. 40 Acres and a Mule came from a memo written by General Sherman. What it is now is pure reparations. Pure, we're owed something because of slavery. So, okay, since we're all representatives here, how about we make a deal? How about white people give Spike Lee 40 Acres and a Mule, and he can reimburse white people for the movie camera. He made much money on that movie camera. And you know what? Next time he answers the phone, he doesn't say hello or sup. He says, "Thank you, white man, thank you." When he gets in his car, before he turns the ignition, he puts on his seatbelt and says, "Thank you, white man, thank you." Vroom, vroom. I'll tell you what, I'll throw in the airplane and television free of charge. Well, that's a pretty good deal. Oh, well, we could have invented all that stuff and we wouldn't enslave nobody neither. Raleigh. Yeah, it must be nice to enjoy all the benefits and comforts, and in some cases necessities of modern civilization, without any of the blame or guilt over how it came about. That must be Shangri-freaking-La.
Leave, I can't reach shit. I can't reach. Mama.
Get up and get in the car right.
I can't.